He put, are you planning on keeping the Polo? If not, what's next? I'm planning, as I already just said then.
When I was young, I just wanted to be swerving. Now I got my first whip, I be smirking. With my team.
What is good, everyone? It is DSG Panther here. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A on my YouTube channel, which is my first Q&A I've ever done since I've got the Polo. So without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so I put on my Instagram, which is here, DSG Panther, for you guys to ask me some questions, and we actually got quite a lot of questions, and obviously I can't answer everyone's question, but thank you to everyone that did answer and did put a question in it. As I said, you will all be featured in this video. So without further ado, let's stop talking, let's get into the questions that people have asked me on my Instagram. Okay, so the first question that we're going to answer today is, how much is the insurance? Now, I probably actually get this question quite a lot. My insurance on the Polo GTI, and it's DSG 2016, at the time when I insured it, I was 19, I had 1 year's no claims, and I still have 1 year's no claims. But yeah, 1 year's no claims at 19, it just came from a 1.2 Corsa, clean license. It was £1,600, and that was at the time with no mods declared. Obviously, I've declared 98% of my mods now. Some things just haven't came through for me to declare, but nah, we're all good. But yeah, so my insurance for the whole year, from this year, so from end of December to end of December, no, yeah, end of December this year, then I'll have 2 years no claims, and it's £1,600 at the moment. It should be cheaper next year, hopefully. I mean, the way the world's going, inflation and all that, it probably ain't going to be cheaper, I'll be honest with you. It's probably going to be like £2 to insure all my mods. But it's worth it, in my opinion, because we're going to have this car for a good 3-4 years. And then after that, we'll be hopping in an RS3 one day. One day, that is the next whip. But yeah, thank you to, let me just get the name up of the person that answered that. Thank you to Drew McTosh 2004. Thank you for your question. Let's get into the next one. So the next question is from Polo RJH. He put, are you planning on keeping the Polo? If not, what's next? I'm planning, as I already just said then, I'm planning on keeping the Polo for 3 years or so, 3 to 4 years, unless we get a bad problem with it and I've got to go and get another car. But yeah, I'm planning to have this car for 3 to 4 years. And then the next car after that will be an Audi RS3 Saloon, I don't know, probably 2017 to 2019, because I don't want the OPF in it. But yeah, that is what I want, and that is the plan with the Polo. So yeah, next question. Okay, so the next question is from _Will Tomlinson. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I'm probably a right spastic, but yeah, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. He said, top 5 things you dislike most about the Polo. Now, I'm going to quickly say them, and then I did actually do a whole video on the top things I like and dislike about it, but it's probably changed since then. 5 things, if I had to go off the top of my head, I would probably say it doesn't have a pan roof. Probably one of the most annoying things, because I paid 16 grand for a car that hasn't got a pan roof. It is what it is. Other things I dislike, I would say maybe the gearbox, but since I got the remap, it's been fine. Other things, the fact it hasn't got launch control. That is very annoying. I do wish it had launch control, even if I wasn't going to use it, because it's pointless in a front wheel drive car. It still would be cool just to have the noise, because you know what it's like at a car meet. You can just sit there and bang it off the rev limiter. I don't really know what else, really. I mean, that's probably it. I haven't really got 5 things I dislike about the car. It's my dream car at the time. Since I first wanted a Polo, it was always been my dream car, GTI at the time. So yeah, thank you for the question, Tom. Let's get into the next one. The next question is from It's Dan _01. Thank you for your question. Would there be anything that you would change on the GTI if you had to? Gearbox. I can't lie. I think every single Polo GTI owner would say gearbox. If I could just, you know, borrow a Golf R gearbox, DQ250, put it in it. If anyone wants to donate me, my GoFundMe will be in the description. Help me out. But yeah, that's probably the only thing I'll change. Probably the gearbox. Apart from that, this car's fucking amazing. Love the car. Thank you for the question. Okay, so the next question is from CU12 _Ben. Thank you for your question, bro. He put your dream car in a manual version and your dream car in auto, so like DSG and stuff. So my dream manual car, oof. I'll be honest, a lot of people are going to kill me for this. I'm not really a fan of manual cars, but if I had to choose, I would say a manual. I don't know if they only come in a manual. I'm not too sure. A Murcielago, Lamborghini Murcielago in manual. bad boy, honestly. I mean, they're probably like chocolate, the gearboxes now, because they're so old. But at the time, oof, Murcielago with that manual gearbox is naughty. Or a I don't know my BMWs too well, but an M3, the older M3, that is bad. I've seen them on TikTok. They are bad when they change down gears. And man, auto, probably an RS3, I'll be honest. If it's DSG, it's got to be an RS3. Or if we're talking supercar wise, maybe a 720S, but I would probably say RS3 any day of the week, let's be honest. Okay, so the next question is from GTI_Lou. Thank you for your question, bro. Let's get into his question. He put, was the Polo your first choice of car, or were there other cars before picking the GTI? Now, I'll be honest, I think it was always the Polo GTI. For the price, for the litre of the engine, it's a 1.8. It's not known to the police at all, I'll be honest. Golf R's, Golf GTIs are. Polo GTIs, such a rare car, really. I mean, they're a bit more popular now, but when I first got it, there's no YouTubers out there. There's literally no YouTubers out there on my level that are doing this content. So for me, it was the perfect car. There was no content about it. The only other car I ever considered was a Mark 8 ST. Them with a pan roof are just naughty, but at the time they went up in price and they were about 21 grand, 22. I just couldn't justify paying that. I could have afforded it if I financed it, but the fact that you're paying 22 grand for a Fiesta, I'm sorry to you Ford owners. I love the Mark 8, honestly, it's a brilliant car, but it's just a lot for a Ford. I couldn't justify that. At the time, I could have got a Mark 7.5 GTI for that, and I'm just not in them. No. I wanted something not too much in between the price range, really reliable, good engine, and isn't done on YouTube a hell of a lot. This car is not on YouTube barely at all. So that is the reason why I got the Polo. Okay, so we've got 2 more questions. Thank you to everyone who did send in questions. Make sure you go and, whenever the next video Q&A is, you can drop your questions on my Instagram. This one is from cal.gti. Thank you for your question, bro. If you could do a driving review on any car, what would it be and why? If I could do a review on any car, what would it be and why? Do you know what? That is a tricky question, because there's a lot of cars that I would love to drive. I would probably say a Bugatti Chiron. Andrew Tate's Bugatti Chiron, I can't lie to you, is cream. And the reason why, 1, because it's a Bugatti, which is just mental. And 2, the fame that I could get off him, it'd be mental. The clout from doing a collab with Andrew Tate would just be, it would be bonkers. Like, yeah, I've got to say, it's got to be Andrew Tate, man. Like, Andrew Tate's Bugatti Chiron, got to be. Thank you, Cal, for the question. The last question on this video is from MX5 Cal. Guessing you've got an MX5, good choice of car. Fave mod on the Polo. Now, my favorite modification on this Polo GTI is probably going to be my steering wheel. Oh, well, you can see it here. This is honestly the favorite thing I've done on the car. I stitched it all myself. You can get it from diversion stores. Use my code DSG5 and you can save some percentage off your order. But yeah, this steering wheel is 10. Definitely recommend it. It's about £40 with my code. It's probably about 35. Yeah, I recommend it, guys. 6 steering wheel. I've got the nice Alcantara steering wheel on it. You can go and watch my video up here if you do want to see me install it. That's probably got to be my favorite mod on the Polo. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. I don't really do Q&A videos too much because I think it's a bit of a pointless video and it's a bit lazy. But I do have some cool content coming. I have just announced on my Instagram that I am collabing with AMC to do some naughty content with the car. Let's just say that this is going to be, I mean, it's going to be the loudest Polo GTI in the UK. And I've already said it is at the moment, and I still get a stick with it. So what I'm doing next is going to be the loudest Polo GTI. A decat and no res, no back. You can't get it any louder than with Overrun. It's going to be the loudest Polo GTI in the UK. Honestly, just don't even try it. But yeah, we have got some sauce cooking out of AMC, and yeah, we've got some other cool things coming as well. New camera coming. So yeah, we're getting there, man. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We are so close to 2K, as I always said, but we're even getting closer now. I will catch you guys in the next video. Also, I am about to go and watch the Swarms and KSI fight and the other Mexican guy. So if you are watching to the end of the video, which I doubt you are, but if you are, make sure you drop who you think is going to win the Swarms and KSI fight. I'm hoping Swarms does, because I've got to bat the 9, but KSI is looking pretty ripped right now. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, leave a little comment. It just helps the algorithm, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.